what is your actual start with then OFM? So like obviously you've got some big pages. You have a lot of big meme pages at this point. Okay, so you own a lot of assets, I guess.
We don't even have strategy. Like she does just respond and that's it. Just you want okay, channel. That's it. For 10 minutes a day, you can make 30K a month. It was like, bro, this business is crazy.
Welcome, my people. So what we have here today is another Double M podcast, student interview, whatever you want to call it. I'm here with one of my favorite mentees ever, my boy Noel.
Yeah, bro.
And let's get right into it because Noel's from France and he's got a bit of an interesting story. You know, everyone's got their own interesting story with OFM, so I thought, you know what, why not let's share the insights and then we'll get right into how we scaled the mentorship. And just before we start, I wanted to say this guy here, along with a little bit of my help, of course, took a model from $0 per month in the US market. And where did she probably hit like last month or recently?
Close to like 100, like
100K per month.
Yeah.
Are you guys not deep in that? 0 to 100K per month, and that was in the space of like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, in 3 months, only 3 months.
People don't understand it, right? So if you still think money's real, then you are a fucking idiot. Anyway, we'll get right into it. So Noel, why don't you tell everyone here a little bit more about, you know, your starting story? So, you know, you wasn't always 21, 22?
24.
24?
I'm a old guy now.
Oh yeah, bro. We're old men now, 23, 24.
Yeah.
We're gone past the point. It's not even fun to make money anymore. We just have to. So why don't you tell them a little bit more about your story from beforehand, you know, when you was younger, because like I said, you wasn't always 24, living in Dubai, printing 100K a month off a model.
So when I was at school, like I was like pretty like shit at school, like the guy like on the
class clown.
The ground, like sleep in class, like don't listen to the teacher say, like just like just I don't care about like school. I didn't know like what to do like in school, like what job I can do like in the future or something. And like in like 2017 maybe I'm starting like to interest like to online business.
Okay.
So like
like you was in school times. This still in France. I don't know if it's slightly different. So this is like high school. Do you have to go to college or university first? Or do you just start getting into business in like high school?
Oh yeah. We have to have like a diploma like in high school, and after we can go to university.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm starting to interest into like online business like at this period. Like in 2017, it was like dropshipping.
Okay.
Bro.
Is that where you started? So like.
But I was shit at that. Like it was crazy. Like the big amount that I made on dropshipping was like maybe less than 1K.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah. So that's not really a big amount.
No, it's crazy. No.
Still enough to stay in school.
So and after that I start to like an Instagram business. So what I do is like just create a community like on a topic on Instagram.
Like theme pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, these used to go crazy. I remember a lot of people, or I remember looking at this when I started getting into some side hustles and stuff. This was quite popular, like years ago though, like say like 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Yeah. And like my first dollars like on internet was like I create the page, I go to this, I up this page like for 10K follower, and after I sell this page for like 300. No. Comment on dit 300.
300.
Yeah, 300. Okay, so I sell this page like for 300, and I was like, oh my god, like it's possible to make money on internet.
How old was you here?
Not even 18.
Or like 17, 16?
Yeah, 17. Yeah, first day, $300 in the account. I go buy the new AirPods and that's it. And go like do this time like 2-3 times like a year maybe. Yeah. So at school like every 2 months I
make some money.
Yeah, like make some money like in school. Like, it's okay. You see, it's the baby money like 300 year and year. It's baby money, but it's okay in school. It's okay. You can do.
Yeah, you can get by in school. It's more than what anybody else is making.
Yeah, but nothing crazy. But it was cool at this period.
Was you ever around anybody else doing business, or was you someone who was a little bit different by making some money online, or was some of your friends trying to do the same?
Not really. Like all of my friends, like the main like at this period, all of my friends like the things that he do is like go to the party, go enjoy life, girlfriend,
life
you see, yeah, like just that, and didn't think about like their future because it was crazy. Like at this period, you see like because we at this period like 2017 we just start to see like on Instagram like people who can make a lot of money. You see like the first influencer in the business. You see it was this era, and when I saw that I can't be like my old friend, like I can't be like that.
So you end up just going nowhere, and I bet a lot of them now are probably still nowhere. I was in call with one of my old friends. Like he called me like maybe 2 weeks ago, and he told me like, "Oh, did you have a job for me? Like I don't have. Like I just quit my job. I hate my job." Like they end up doing nothing. It's because they didn't invest the time that they so preciously had when they was younger, and now they're paying the price for it. But the lucky thing for them is, they can always turn it back around. They can always sign one model and go on to make 100k in a few months. So very lucky for them, I guess. So you was at the stage where you're in school still making a few $100s here, there, and then what was the change? When did your partner come into the picture?
Okay, so
was this like soon after, or is this a little bit further on?
At this period, like I met with my business partner in like 2018.
Okay, so have you come out of school at this point?
I was still in school.
Okay.
It was like
Bro, this is 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like I don't know how to say this. You see like a conference.
Conference, yeah.
Yeah, a conference like in drop shipping.
Yeah.
So the biggest influencer still at this time, but do like a conference. So we go this conference. So it was in Paris. So I have to make the long road because I don't live in Paris. You see, I live in the north.
The trenches.
Yeah, bro. So I come to Paris, and so because at this time I was like, I have to make money on dropshipping because it was the only way. I met like my business partner.
Yeah, that's pretty
conference,
cool.
Like.
And so what is the switch now between you starting out in dropshipping, you've understood or you've learned a little bit about business? I think that's quite fortunate that you guys had this from early. Bro, I didn't know about business until I was 18, but I was trying to trade Forex for so long, so I was just struggling for ages. So it's good that you had the business mindset from that 17, 18. I feel like that's super lucky. A lot of people don't take any action until they're like 22, 23.
Yeah, because they realize the life after is shit. Like.
Yeah, but at that point, it's not too late, but it's a lot harder because you already have responsibilities. But when you're young, you can take a lot of risks, right? So what's the change from you've now met your business partner, you've started dropshipping? Where do we go? How did the dropshipping journey go? And then when do we make the switch to OFM?
So at the beginning, we met for dropshipping with my business partner, but the first business that we start after this conference was not dropshipping. Like I told you, like I was on Instagram business at the beginning. Like I create community and I sell the community like you see on the Instagram page. Yeah, so he asked me. So at the beginning we talk about this, like how did you make the money on Instagram, blah 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 blah. So I teach how I do money on Instagram. So I do like this up, and he do the same. And he works like good for this age, for his age, like at this period. And after that, like maybe few months ago, I have my diploma in school, and I go to like university after. And at this period, we decide to create like an agency like SMMA in other industry. So we start like this agency SMMA like. In the summer of 2019, and after that, so at the beginning, like it was, we just create like a page on Instagram, like just set up the business, like you see, it was at this period, like we didn't make like money at the beginning, so we just like work, and that's it, without any result.
So you were making like theme pages and doing SMMA at this point, kind of thing.
Yeah, like at the beginning, we just like build the foundation of the business. You see, like. And at this period, I do like 3 months in university and I quit directly. At this period, like less than 500 a month with the agency, and I decided to quit. Because we have like one big client at this period, and this big client, I know in my head, like if we do a good job with this good client, we will have so much more after this one.
Coming
So
through.
this is what happened. So I stopped school, focus on this. When I told you like all will be we'll have so much good client after that. I was right, because like after that,
Oh, no way.
we do a great job with this good client, like on social media. He do great numbers, etc., etc. Yeah, the
Oh, you
artists,
started
like the
getting-
label come to us, you see.
So you did such a good job that you started getting so many more inbound clients.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
we do such a good job, and all of the client, like it was like I don't know say this,
Just
like
blowing up.
a bag of money, like it was
Wow.
crazy. Like all of the client after that, because this big client that I told you have a lot of friends like him and other like in the
Same
job.
industry.
Yeah, exactly, same industry. So all of it was like the little like brightness. I don't know to say this.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
little brightness like in the business. So yeah, all of the clients come to us. So yeah, now like when this
So now business
this
is blowing
happened,
up.
yeah, when this happened, I was like, okay, so that's now because like all of the client trust us, so we have to make this right, you see. So
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
after that we
And so then what's the switch between, if this is going so successfully, what happens between this business and starting OFM? So it was going really well, and then did it slow down or did you automate it?
why you go to FM after?
Yeah.
Okay, so because in the industry that we have, we can't, because our goal like is to be a millionaire. And in this industry, we can't be millionaire with this type of
Okay.
business, because the big amount of money you can make in a month with this type of business is like 20k max,
Yeah.
20, 25, 30k max. You see, but you see, you have tax, you are in France, you have a lot of things. You see,
Yeah,
So
it's not very good.
if you have to go to reach the millions, you can't go like this. So and in this industry, like we can't scale this business because if the client don't I don't know to say this, but if
It's like a lot of bottlenecks.
yeah, if you don't create content in the industry, like because sometimes like the client do content like for 1 month, he go on social media, like he's viral, etc. But he can like be on pause like for a few months, and you see, it's not
Slow
like we can't do the same numbers every month. You see, we can't scale.
Yeah, not consistent.
So we just moved to OFM after.
But then how did you move to OFM? Because like you'd already known about business, you've had some success, you've realized that you're going to hit a certain ceiling and you're at that ceiling and you can't break it. And then so how did you even hear about OFM, and then what was like your transition? Did you like close down this agency, or did you have it running and then you started this OFM, wait for it to make more and then stop? Like how did you learn about OFM first, I guess?
Okay, so first in the French market, like I saw like an interview of a French model, a big French model at this period.
That's like 2021, 2022?
22.
Yeah, it's good.
2022. And so I watched this interview, and in this interview this model said like, oh yeah, I made like 50k a month, like
Wow.
60k a month. I was like, how
Yeah.
is this possible? Like, so yeah, after that, and my partner, like he decided, like he saw like an interview of someone else, and in the business industry, and he said like he was like an entrepreneur, and he said like in this interview he said like, if you have a lot of meme page or an audience on Instagram, you have to go to this business.
You have what's the word? Like so much more leverage.
Yeah, we have the leverage like to do more with what we have at this time. But at the beginning, we do this job, but without even knowing it was OFM.
Okay.
Like we do like, okay, we have some page on Instagram, we have girls. Okay, let's go promote the girls like other client that we have on the agency, and the marketing agency that we have at this time. And we was like, okay, we can do this with this type of client, we can do this with girl, you see. So we was like, okay,
Same.
we have to do the same, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, so you've now made the transition from working with these other clients. It's going good. It started your journey, but you've realized it's slow. It's gone a bit slow.
Yeah.
And then the new clients. So what is your actual start with then OFM? So like obviously you've got some big pages. You have a lot of big meme pages at this point. Okay,
Yeah.
so you own a lot of assets, I guess. A higher leverage to employ with your new business. And then how do you go about first getting your models? Like you don't just magic a model and then
Yeah.
make money? Like,
Yeah.
what actually is that process like to start the business?
Okay, so at the beginning we have like one friend like who is a girl. Like we work with a girl at this period, like in the other business. So because at this time we have to sign model at the beginning. So what we do at the beginning, we tell the girl that we work to go like send message to like find model for us.
So like a referral.
Yeah,
so
a referral, like
referral.
yeah.
I guess you probably like made her a referral without even knowing what referrals
Yeah, exactly.
are,
Like yeah, because I was like, if it's me that I send a message to a girl, the girl will think like I'm a weirdo. Like, and if my business partner do the same, it was like, bro, you're a weirdo. Why you come to me like I manage? Because at this time we don't even know that this business exists. Like other agency was like, so I was like, okay, maybe it will be better if it's a girl who refer to the model. So we just go like this, and we sign like at the like first month. We start with one model. Okay, so we start with this model, and we just discover everything, like what is OnlyFans. So we have to connect to the OnlyFans. Bro, I have a crazy stories to tell you, because like at the beginning, like you know for the chatting, we have to manage like chatting, marketing, etc., etc.
But do you know this at this point? Have you done any research? Like
no.
Shit,
we was like just okay. Maybe we have to respond to the message. Maybe we have to respond to the message or something.
You figure this one out.
So yeah, we just discover everything, like how OnlyFans works, etc., etc. So yeah.
You know, just before you say, the most interesting thing is when you're starting out and you first get logged into the OnlyFans dashboard.
Yeah.
Like you have to, bro, before you close the model, you have to pretend like you know everything.
Yeah.
And then it's the first time you ever see the OnlyFans dashboard.
It was crazy, and I don't even remember how we sign this model, because it was like I don't know. It was like, oh, can you work with us? We have a lot of page. Okay, let's go. So she come with us, and so yeah, we start working, and like I will remember every time like this story. You know what is my first PPV that I sell on OnlyFans? Yeah. It was like a voice note of me. Okay. Okay. So I will explain you the story. So, did you remember the other girl that worked with us?
Yeah.
Like, because at the beginning she managed the chatting at the beginning. So we don't even have strategy. Like she does just respond, and that's it. Just oh, you want TD pics? Okay, that's it. And the girl like who managed the message of the model told me like, oh, you see, we can send like voice note. And I was like, okay, can we put a paid voice note? And we joking with this girl at this time, like because I can do. You see, like in The Simpsons, like the baby, like Maggie.
Yeah.
I can do this. You see the sound, like, and I was like, and you see when you hear this sound,
what it makes you think of.
You can think it's like.
We already know. All the guys with dirty minds out there.
So yeah, I just do this, and she was like, "Bro, we can start. We can test something." This subscriber now. It was late at night, and she was at me, and she told me like, "Bro, we have to try to sell something to this one, because we send everything on the vault, so we have to find a way to make money." So. We was like, okay, maybe do a voice note or something. I connect to the OnlyFans and I do the on the mic, and we sell this for 100. The voice note.
How long was it?
10 seconds.
Oh my god.
And I was like, look what I do for you. Bam, 100, like this, just one voice note. And I was like, this time I was like, bro, money isn't real.
Money is not
real.
You realize that after your first pay-per-view, you never go back.
It's crazy.
That is insane.
Because to do the same amount of money, like in other business, we have to do so much more.
Hours.
Just 10 seconds, 100. Now, cash.
It's all that easy, guys. You just got to learn this special skill, the special mouth skill, and you're doing hundreds like this.
Bro, it was crazy. And like that, yeah.
So that's how you got started. So this is when you first realized, and then, okay, this is like 2022.
Yeah.
Earlier, like late 2022?
Like the beginning of summer 2023. Yeah, summer 2023.
Oh shit, so a little bit further on.
Yeah,
I think I started end of
Summer 2022.
And so then how does it progress? So now you've sold the first $100 pay-per-view, you've realized money's not real, and then where do you go from here? Like what was the next stage? So did you like start now building strategy? Did you get some like sort of coaching or learn from somebody?
Nah, like at the beginning,
self-taught.
Because like at this time what we do is like we discover like the mental issue of some models and this problem in this industry, because like some model isn't like stable. Yes. I don't know how to say this, but like
stable.
We have to, because this one model that we just signed, like the first model, maybe 1 month after she want to stop. So we was like, okay, we have to find a way to have more models. So like we do in the beginning, I was like, okay, so how can we have more models? So what we do, we have a 7 referral. So we bring a new referral in the business. So we have 2 referrals at this time, and we was like, okay, send a message to a lot of every girl that you see on TikTok, send a message and let's see. And we sign like a model that is still one of our model now.
The top model?
Yeah, and...
No way!
No, like a model, like just a model, a model regular. It was not famous at this time. So we just saw, reached this girl, and we saw like a big potential on this one.
Are you doing shout outs from your meme pages?
Not really. No, because what we do is like TikTok, and we promote the TikTok on the page, and after all the subscribers go to the model and go click on the link, and you know. So yeah, this time we have 2 referrals. We reach like a lot of girls, and we signed like pretty quickly after we lost our first model. We signed like a new one, and like with this one it was crazy because she was extremely viral on our page.
Nice.
Like she, like in maybe 5 months, we start at 2K followers on his Instagram, on her Instagram, and we go to close to 80K.
Wow,
80K.
That's good.
Like
good growth.
Few months.
And what was the OnlyFans like?
In the strategy?
No, go on.
Okay, so at this time, because like we said, like we don't even know what, like in our head, the business was like, okay, we have a girl, promote the girl, post some content on OnlyFans, and that's it.
Yeah.
We don't even know about chatting at this time, because we was like just we just respond to the fan. We like it was not about chatting, just respond to the fan. You see, so even the word chatting, we don't even know this word. So
crazy.
What we do is like sell like 1 mass message a day without any chatting.
Wow.
Without any chatting, 1 mass message to all of the followers. Yeah, pay-per-view, exactly. And we do 30K a month with just 1 model, without chatting, just 1 PPV a day.
So you must have thought like, oh, that's kind of good, because you're already hitting that with that minimal work with what you was doing in the other business. You're probably thinking, oh, this is easy.
Yeah. So we was like, okay, so we just
crack the code.
To send the mass message is like 10 minutes a day.
Yeah.
So it's like without the marketing, for 10 minutes a day, you can make 30K a month. We was like, bro, this business is crazy. But like at this time, like we said, like we don't even know about how the business really works, you see. So at this time, I don't tell that we was lucky at this time because we work for having this model. But if didn't was like viral as our main model at this period, so the other result that we have with other model, maybe 2-3K a month, you see. So huge difference. And at this time, we was like, how it's possible? We made 30K with this model, and the other model we do like 2-3K. What we can do to make like all of the model to 30K a month? And at this time, I remember it was like not too long ago. It was like 1.5 years ago, maybe. We said, like you see the other model was like a little bit like jealous of the other model. She told us like, oh, how did you do like 30K with this model and me you do only 2K? So we lost the second model that we have at this time. We lost the second model, so we was like, shit, we have to find 2 things: how to make more money with a little model, and how to go like big numbers and manage like the business correctly. So we lost this model, and I remember one time we was like in south of France, and with my business partner, and like he told me like, bro, like the model that we just just quit the agency, just made what we do in 1 month in like 5 days.
What? 30K?
No, she do like because like you see the other little model that we have, we do like 3-4K a month with this model, and the other agency that we go do 4K in 5 days.
That she went to?
Yeah,
Oh,
the new
shit.
agency. So we was like, how this is possible? When my business partner tried to connect to the OnlyFans of our main model, he forget that it was still connect on the other OnlyFans.
So he logged in?
So it was just like at the beginning, okay, what is the number of today?
Yeah,
so my business partner told me, bro, look, she do now without us like 4K in 5 days. How is this possible? I was like, bro, it's not possible. It's not possible. So what we do is like open the computer, and I was like, I will check all of the message. I check all of the message. I record. I still have video of myself recording like my computer, and I analyze everything because at any moment like we was like, maybe we can be disconnected to the OnlyFans. So I was like, okay, I need to learn. So I record everything. I was like, bro,
it was secret spy mission.
Yeah. So I record everything. I was like, I have the video. I still have the video.
I actually love talking about everyone's OnlyFans journey because everyone who I've ever met or spoke to has the most unique journey.
I analyze every conversation.
Bro, how long is this video?
8 minutes.
8
and
minutes.
I have like a lot, like
Cooking.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every screenshot you see, like
Cooking.
I
Look.
I screen everything. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this one is crazy. So yeah, I record my computer like this, and I was like, we have to do the same. And I start to discover like real conversation.
Oh shit.
I was like, why the chatter of other agency ask like the name, real relation,
Wow.
you see, and I was like, we don't care about subscriber life, so just sell content and that's it. At this time I was like this, we don't even care, just sell content and that's it. And I was like, maybe that's the strategy to go big numbers. And that was the strategy to do big numbers.
So then what did you change from, did you start chatting on the account yourself?
Yeah, so at the beginning it was not easy because we learned everything by ourselves because we still didn't thinking about taking like a mentorship or something like this. We was like, okay, we'll try to understand how this business work, how the chatting work, etc, etc. So
then you start scaling up, you get some more models, and you was mainly focused on French market and MIM, right?
Yeah, only French market at this time.
And so you got some more models on now, you realize you start to figure out you need chatters, get some chatters on board, get the marketing better, more consistent, I suppose like you say, more models as well. And then so did you eventually take somebody else's coaching to scale things up faster, or was I your first person?
You was like the second person.
Okay.
But like for the US market, the first person. Yeah. So because at this time we understand like the importance of having a good team. Because at this time we was like just two to manage the business, to do chatting, marketing, everything,
recruitment,
everything. With just two, and at this time I was like, okay. To be a millionaire with OFM, it won't be enough to reach big numbers and millions. So it was like hard working, like how to understand chatting, build a team, chatter, manager chatter, etc, etc. So yeah, at this time I remember I lost like maybe 3 kilos.
Oh shit, just working.
Just working. Like I remember I worked like 12 hours a day for like 3 months straight to do chatting every day.
Yeah, bro,
like,
I did the same, bro. I was like,
it's crazy.
Chat, bro. When I started, we signed this. It's like 1 month in. I guess I was chatting, and then 2 months in, was still chatting. But after like the second month, at the end of the second month, we signed this big model, bro. I was chatting. We signed like 2 or 3 big models, like UK influencers, right? Bro, I was chatting like 22 hours a day.
Crazy.
Me and my biz partner switching. We had no chatters, no marketing team, and you're just doing everything.
It's crazy.
You have to go through the trenches stage.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I miss this period sometimes.
Yeah, bro, do you know what? I had a chatter try request some days off the other day, and I was thinking, I might even just go do the shift. Just get back in the trenches and just like see what it's like. You got to stay sharp.
It's crazy. You have to make the difference. So we have to work a lot, and we have to put it on the work, and that's it. So every time I remember, because my business partner was still at school, so I remember he goes sleeping maybe at 10 p.m. I was still chatting, and
next day,
the next day, he was in the morning in the class, and I still continue to work. So it was crazy.
Big shifts for what it takes at the start. That's what a lot of people I think don't understand. Like when you're just starting out, but you got to give it everything.
Bro, it's crazy because my mother at this period saw me go to sleep in the evening, and when she go to the work, she see me work and don't even sleep of the night, just work.
It's
and
hard to explain to
she was she told me bro, you're crazy. Why you do that? So
and you can't tell them you're chatting on an
account. No, bro. I have a crazy story about that. How did my parents discover that I do OFM? It was when I do chatting, intense chatting. And you see my desk in my room, in France, in the trenches, was back to the door. I don't know how to say this, to my door, in my room. So I can't even see if someone comes to my room. And one day I was do chatting because at the beginning I didn't want to my parents know about I do FM. I prefer to stay low key and that's it. And one day I was in my chatting, you see AirPods, and I was at one moment, I hear something. So someone comes to my door, and my mom see a telepic in my computer, and I was "Fuck, man! Oh, I'm cooked. At this time, I was bro, I'm cooked. I was okay, I have two solutions. Maybe I have to tell it's for me. It was just for my.
Having some fun.
It's for me. And second solution was okay, I explained all of the business to my mother, and she leave me alone, and and in my mental I will be more in peace because I can work even if she was there or something. So I will be more like this, you see. So I explained all of the business. She don't understand. She was I didn't like that, but it's okay.
Yeah, same with my mom. She didn't really care. They didn't understand enough. So
So
as long as you're happy.
My dad is happy. My dad is happy. He liked the business, but he's the most important thing is if you do good numbers, good money, so it's okay. You see. And it's not we don't it's not a proxenet. It's not like that. It's just we manage girl who want to do that.
So, help them more.
It's okay.
That makes sense. And so then, so you started making some progress now, good progress. And then, did you say you took a French coaching for for French market?
Because at this time we need to build a team and
what's the revenue at this time?
At this time was 40k because we were 40k. Because at this time we just signed a new model that we don't even know that at this time now is our biggest model. The biggest model? Yeah.
Oh, okay. And how long was this ago? 1 year?
April. Yeah.
Yeah,
11 months now. So
wow.
And
crazy.
So at this time, so like we said, problem of chatting now solved because we know how to do chatting and big numbers, etc. So it's okay. Now we have to build a team. So how can you, because for manager chatter was bro, it's so complicated. So what we do, we take one mentoring with a French guy, and he explained us everything, how the business works, how to recruit a chatter, how to manage chatter, all of that. And it was the beginning of the problem, but good problem for the agency.
Of course.
So it's so hard because building a team is the most important thing in the business. You can be the best entrepreneur, the best at your job. If you can't scale that with bring someone better than you and teach
so true, bro.
You can't do big numbers. You can
You'll always be capped out.
Yeah,
by
exactly.
You being the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
Where everyone's only got 24 hours. Everyone's got the same 24 hours, but everyone's only got 24 hours.
Exactly. So
What you do with your
it's
time.
like another business in the business. You see, so it's crazy. So yeah, we have to recruit some people, and he teaches like everything, like how to recruit people, manage people, etc., etc. At this time, it was like summer that in 1 year ago. No, this summer.
This summer.
What, this summer?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
this
crazy. What, this summer? Okay, so it was this summer, and so yeah, now we have a good structure in the French market. We do good number like 50k.
I was gonna say, when you guys came on board with me, it was around 50k, and that was like at the end of summer.
Yeah, the end of summer, and at this time we do like 50, 60k a month with our agency, so cool.
All French market.
All French market.
How many
French
models?
market?
It was only like 3 or 4 when you came with me.
3? 2 models.
Yeah.
2 models. And we was like, it's cool, but it's not enough. And how we can do big numbers, like in the French market, like it's like capped.
Yeah,
See?
you want more.
Like we can't do like 200k with one model, even like 100k with one model. Like to do the 100k with a model in France, bro, you have to be the most famous girl in France in France to do this type of number. You see. So what we do, we start to. My business partner start to, because it was always like a dream. Like when we start OFM, like to go to the US market. You see, it's like the American dream.
Wow, I made a dream come true.
American dream, bro. You have to make the American dream
come true.
Because we was like at the beginning, we was like, oh, bro, it would be more better because we see like big models in the US market, like do like millions per month, and we was like, bro, it's not for us. It's too far from us. And like when we do like this type of number in France, like 50, 60k a month, my business partner like start to do some research on YouTube, and he found you.
Oh, nice.
He found you like on YouTube. So yeah.
I was gonna say, do you remember the first video that you see from me?
Yeah, it was in the business day with the yachts.
Oh, what, the talking one?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Have yachts.
the have yachts and have nots.
So, bro, yeah.
Bro, that is hilarious. Bro, do you know what is so crazy for everyone watching this as well? Bro, that video is when I invited my friend here to help me with stuff. And he's not very good at business at all. He's very retarded. But I told him, hold the camera, we're going to go for a walk and I'm going to make a video. So for me, literally doing that one 10-minute, 20-minute task, uploading it to YouTube, led us like paths to connect. And now, bro, the things that we've been able to do beyond that are crazy. So, bro, that's insane. And then, okay, so you see me online, and then I think I spoke with your business partner. I think one time must have gone to Telegram, speak. I think we had a call, and then you were like, I think you explained your situation. I don't know if you was on the call maybe this time, or maybe listen.
Yeah, not the first one.
Nah, not the first one. No. And then we called again. I guess I was doing coaching this time, explaining how we run things, and then I guess we got things underway. And you know what? I remember because I took thingy. So remember you started like October 9th, and we're now in March 27th or something. And so that's like October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months on. Yeah. So in 6 months' time, the growth. So from when you started, you had $0 in the American market.
Zero knowledge on the US market.
Zero knowledge,
like zero knowledge, zero model on the US market. Like
nothing.
Nothing. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Like
and
zero.
I remember that was like the main value provision for you guys coming on board. You're like, look, we've got a region-based agency in regards to having it in the French market. You're like, okay, well, we need help setting up for the US market. It's not just like the US market for. I guess I was helping out with the higher level agency stuff as well, but starting your model out, doing all the marketing and directing the marketing, and then the chatters as well, and the chatting, I think that was a big thing as well. Yeah. I remember from when you guys came on, so you had like a 50k a month agency, 60k a month agency. We start, and then I suppose I can't remember the dates on this, but I think it was October, November you start getting things ready. So I feel like we had our first few calls because we was optimizing for the French market first, optimizing agency structure and higher level stuff. And then we moved into December, October, November. We start getting your top model migrated over to the US market.
Remember something, like you see the 3 model that we have at this time, like it was you like told us like this one go bring her to the US market, because at the beginning we didn't have like the vision to this model to the US market, and it was you that told us like, oh, you see this one, maybe you can try to the US market to bring this one, the French market to US market with this model, and I think you can do big number. And yeah, you're right.
I was right, I guess.
You're right.
Noel remains right. So, okay, for yourself as well, I guess the first couple of calls, what was your initial thoughts before investing into the coaching? Because at that time I think it was 5k. I think obviously things have changed since then. But before you actually made the purchase, what were kind of your thoughts going through it?
We was like, remember we took like a mentorship with the French guy, and after that, the business like was like this. You see, like because we was like with a
stagnant.
Yeah, we was like this. So when we took this mentorship, it was like this, and we do like this. So we saw that when we took a mentorship, the business is more we scale better after. So faster, we was like, okay, so in the French market, like we took the best mentorship in the French market. So now you have to do the same, but for US market, like UK market. So yeah, we come to you and we start, and we was like, bro, you have to scale more, because I understand like now, because before I will be honest, like before like took the first mentorship, like I was like, we don't need mentorship, like we do like 50k a month, it's okay.
Everybody thinks this as well, they don't understand the value.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was like this, I was like, it's okay, we don't need, we do good number, nobody can teach us how to make more, like it's okay. And in the business we have to put your ego on the side, you see, and understand that a lot of people are better than you, and really better than you, and do great number and better than you. So I was like, okay, so if I want to scale, I have to take some
ego to the side and take
exactly. So yeah, we start the mentorship with you after, and start learning, and because it was exactly the mentorship that bring the agency to the next step. You see, every time in the French market we took a mentorship, next step. So we have to do the same for the US market, because the goal at this time was like, okay, how can we make money on the US market? Because at this time we don't even made $1 on the US market.
Yeah, that's crazy. So this is like end of November, start of December. See, the French agency has now started to be optimized a little bit. I know we spoke a lot about stuff like that, regards structure, etc. We had a few good calls in that regard. And then obviously the main thing was the main thing even for the coaching was the transition to US market. Yeah. So now the current top model has been launched on social medias, and I remember I said, like, you know, you've got a working social media strategy regards to the French market anyway. 1-to-1 replicate it and then optimize afterwards. So I remember you guys, it was a lot of text on screen reels, etc. But your model had this unique look, and that's why I said it to you once I saw the first time. And I was just like, okay, right, we know she's going to do well. And this is why even I think when we had our first conversation, I was so confident. Oftentimes, obviously, I would always sell confidently on the call, but regardless of that, I knew that you guys had the potential, and I would have done a disservice if I didn't say, like, we should undergo mentorship and get things started. So that was pretty cool to see. And then obviously you got things started, like I say, start of December, launched new socials, and socials started picking up really quickly. Yeah. Like super fast.
Less than a month, huh?
Yeah, literally.
When we start, less than a month.
I was going to say, so even from starting like middle November up to December, mid-December, then you started getting like 50 paid subs a day. Yeah. And it was just crazy. It was like from 50 paid subs a day, that was like mid-December, like I have to screenshot.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like first month when we start, we have like 0 Instagram, like no Instagram for this model in the US market, 0 OnlyFans, like nothing. Yeah. And from 0, like first month, we do like 13k?
30k, 12, 13k. I remember because this is when
13k,
yeah, I remember you were saying this was
13k,
like
yeah. Because like the IG that we create like go viral.
So yeah, you had a few viral
clips. It was really quick, like in just a few days.
That's what I mean with power of social media strategies. But that's what I mean. This business is so not.
It's crazy.
And then you start hitting your first 1k day. I think at this point I was helping with regards to you had like obviously your French infrastructure for your scripts, etc. Yeah. But you had no US chatters. I think I gave you one US chat. You still have him as well.
Yeah, we still have him. Yeah. Yeah, we still have this man, bro.
Bro, I'm magic, bro.
Bro, he made a right. I don't know how to say this. But yeah, he's a cool chatter, but he's like.
He's
no,
okay,
it's a good
okay.
chatter. It's a good chatter.
Yeah, he.
But
bro,
sometimes he's like.
a bit stupid, bro.
I don't know. Yeah, sometimes. But
It's the chatters, isn't it?
It's
So
okay. It's okay.
You got a chatter, and then, bro, even by December 20, you start doing 1K days.
Yeah.
That's insane. So literally, from launching an account to 1K days within a month, and then it starts going crazy.
That's crazy.
1 week later, 2K days,
Yeah.
and like 80 paid subs, and then after that, you showed me here. This was on Christmas.
Yeah.
We got 100 paid subs and then a 2K day.
No, it's crazy.
So that's insane. So like
It's
even
crazy.
just from the sake of launch, in the 6-week time period, up to 2K days. And wait, let me actually show people. They're like, I don't think that's possible. Literally got the screenshots of showing
it's crazy.
everybody here, the guys, the results. That's really insane. And then you start getting, remember mid-January, 100 paid subs, and then it was really go time from there. But I suppose at this point, I feel like we kind of rounded off the mentorship. We spoke a lot more about higher level stuff. I remember we spoke a lot about the hiring, the systemization. Then I come and met you guys in February, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think that's where we rounded off the end of the program, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And things were already at really good levels at this point, wasn't it? It was like the US market, the main goal was achieved, and what's her name? Top model was doing, I think around this time, like was it 50, 60, 70K?
With in the US market?
Yeah.
More. With 70 maybe?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, like high numbers.
Like okay, so in this so first month in the US market was like December, January, February, March. So first month December we do like 13K.
Mm-hmm.
Second month we do like what? 40K. 30 months we do like 17. And now we are like close to like 100K.
Yeah, that
and
is crazy.
He's not even the end of the month.
Bro,
it's not even the end of the month.
But listen, bro, big congratulations. As opposed to anything else, people need to understand the levels that you can go and achieve, even with, like you say, it was one thing that you guys did. You invested one time into mentorship, into just even believing that this was possible.
Yeah.
And then, bro, now you're on a 100K a month every single month.
It's crazy.
And bro, the revenue generated between now and the start of the year is probably like what, 200, 250K.
Yeah.
On a 50% margin, you're at 125K. Personal profits looking great on that. It's a high margin business. Like, people need to understand that. And I think a lot of times as well, I spoke with some, it's really funny, I speak to some other French people who inquire about mentorship, who want to do similar things to what you guys done. I've managed to do it, I think, with one or two other people, where we really help their region-based agency open up to the US market with some of the right tactics, etc. And they just open themselves up to all this more money from simple like copy and paste, for example, like streamlined systems and processes. Just having the guidance and confidence behind it, I think really helped.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask, even for yourself, what would you say is one of the, without like being too funny, what would you say are, maybe the main things that you learned from the mentorship or something?
I will think about the question.
Okay, yeah, we can continue.
Ouais, alors l'importance de faire les bons recrutements, parce qu'en vrai, sans jeune, enfin sans bon chatter, je sais pas.
Bon recrutement et genre toujours écouter ce que quand tu fais un coaching, toujours écouter ce que la personne dit, ça n'a pas de sens. Pour moi, ça a pas de sens de ce mais ça a marché.
Yeah.
So like the most important thing is like recruit like the good person like in the business, and always listen what what you say like for the mentorship, like always listen and apply.
Okay.
Like, even if you don't understand what you do, like just learn, apply, and that's it.
So
because
as long as you're taking mentorship from someone good, you can take blind action.
Exactly.
Because you'll
just copy paste. If you do, okay, do like this, okay, I do like this, and that's it. Even if you don't understand how to, like, just do it.
But that's what you're paying for the mentor. You're paying for this person's knowledge you've already done anyway. So,
exactly.
There's no need to question and maybe to try and understand, but after that, take action and you receive the results.
Yeah, because like the most important thing is like just take action, and that's it.
Yeah. Big action.
So like when we start like at the beginning, we must like like the revenue of the agency, we like triple, like maybe more
than triple since the start of the mentorship. That's insane. It's crazy what a good 6-month one can do. And now you guys have moved here to Dubai full time and living comfy, and things are only planning to get better from here. So I was going to say with the last few questions, so with where are things at currently? So you say you've tripled the agency revenue is probably pushing now more like 150, 175, 200K.
Now we have like 200k a month.
200k a month from 50k a month. That is insane.
Bro, it's crazy.
Bro, from where we started out.
But like in the past months, I was like, bro, it's like we like this number we do now. I was like, bro, maybe we can do this number in like 1 year, 2 years.
Yeah.
Bro, in 3 months. In 3 months.
That's
crazy.
A 3 month clean run. That's insane.
Let's reach the million now.
Super proud of you guys. Yeah, it's coming. Now you guys are armed with the tools as well. Ready to do it. You know it's possible. So there's no reason why you're not going to do it.
Everything is possible.
Everything is possible. So with where you're at now, so that is the goals for the future. The goals are $1 million a month next.
Yeah.
Tick that off the list.
Yeah, like
coming in due time.
Because like it's not complicated as that. Like,
bro, this is
just
what I was saying.
Do what we do now, but with other model. That's it.
More model.
More
10 times
model.
more.
That's it.
The thing is, it's like 10 times more input. But now you guys also you have the understanding of how to apply that action, and it's not just hustle, but it's bringing someone into hustle.
Exactly, because like we talked about this like recently, but the hustle is good, but just the hard hustle. Like if you don't have like good person to the business, like the hard hustle is like useless.
Yeah, it's useless. It only gets you so far.
Exactly.
You can tap out. You can do like, I remember I've done it previously in the past. You get 100, 200, 300k, but if you don't work 18 hours a day, it drops off.
Yeah. So
super interesting. Well, bro, I appreciate you coming on. If you could say one thing, right, to either your younger self, somebody at home sitting here watching, what piece of advice would you give them?
Like stay away from females, please. first things. Okay, first things. And second thing, like always, like if the works like didn't go well, or like because in every situation, like you, me, everyone in the business, like have like down like a period in the business, like no result, nothing. So always keep working. Even if you don't see result, like because you like in 6 months you will be like, bro, like if I do this number now, I thank myself from the myself in the 6 months in 6 months like before to do this type of work. And just stay focused and keep your mind straight to the prize.
Yeah, keep your eyes on the prize. No, that's definitely too right. I think that's something that we spoke about on the last time we met up in February. And I was explaining to you guys, I was like, look, save your money. Rainy days happen, even in Dubai nowadays, with the cloud seeding and shit going on.
Because it's just the beginning. Like,
it's just the beginning.
Like, at a certain point, like, because we see like a lot of guys, even you, like when you can see like we have some example that guy who do good numbers on the business, come to Dubai, spend all of the money and come back to the trenches and eat KFC. No, bro. You have to. That's why you have to stay focused and don't do dumb thing like. Especially here in Dubai.
Yeah, too many people get drawn away from the lifestyle. And I think that's one of the biggest or last couple of points that is definitely good to round off with, for people just to stay hustling, stay in the trenches, stay down till you come up. And even when you have a small amount of material success, carry on working. That's like what we're doing now. Even us sitting here and recording this podcast or interview to give back to people, we're still working, we're still trying to provide value and let you guys understand that it's possible. We're just two average 23, 24-year-old guys who were living in the trenches, we're living very normal lives, and you guys can see the backdrop of the where we're recording this today from the fucking penthouse in Dubai. So you got to stay working. It's even stages when we get to here now that we carry on working because we've got even bigger goals and even bigger things to accomplish.
Yeah, like when you see, because now like for most of the people like who don't have business, is like when we are now is like the goal, the ultimate goal, but no, it's just the beginning. In reality, it's just the beginning.
Every single goal we get to is still only just the start of a new one.
It's
the mountain doesn't ever stop moving. We always get just an aim for bigger ones. So, well, Noel, bro, appreciate you heavily for coming on, bro. It was bro, I know there's going to be crazy value in this. We'll chop it up. We'll get it out to everybody. Make sure that you guys, like, subscribe, and then I'm not really too fast, but I just hope that you've taken some value from this. And above all else, do what Noel said, take action. You guys will be one here, hopefully sitting here today next to me doing a student for yourself. And until then, good luck.
MashaAllah.